A video from Elizabeth in the middle of nowhere. Yay! Or am I in the middle of nowhere? I am in Elberton, Georgia, which is known as the granite capital of the world. But it's also known as a very special spot where, well, it's been called America's Stonehenge. It's also been called, or it is called, the Georgia Guidestones. Dun dun dun! It's kind of cool. It's about 20 feet high, and there's some wild stuff about this. I've been doing a lot of research, and supposedly they were actually supposed to build more to it, but I think they ran out of money. So there's supposed to be a whole outer set of a ring with moonstones, and they were supposed to put a little, pyramid up at the top. What a surprise, a pyramid! And I guess they ran out of money, but they found the construction documents, some great researchers did. And also, a lot of digging has been done into the pseudonym, or the man who came forward back in I think like 1979, I think it was, when R.C. Christian showed up, and that's his pseudonym, and he came forward and wanted to fund this thing with a bunch of other anonymous donors who are concerned about the future of our world. And they put all kinds of, really great rules to live by, guidelines for our future. Except for one little thing, and that's the first rule, which says maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Yeah, not sure how that's going to happen. I mean, that'd be nice, sustainability and all, But yeah, no, we got a little bit too many people on this planet. And the question comes in, who's going to make that kind of decision if we're talking eugenics or transhumanism? And R.C. Christian, actually, many people don't realize that under his pseudonym, he actually wrote a book about all of that called Common Sense Renewed. And he hailed from Iowa, and the group of people that he also was working with supposedly were Rosicrucians, which is the RC, the Rosy Cross, connecting him with the Christian of his name, his false name, but a Rosicrucian group up in Atlanta. So this is very interesting. He actually, in his book, spoke about population control and many other things. Some things really awesome, other things a little more nefarious. But he spoke about population control in harmony with nature. And again, that's all well and good, but who's making those decisions? I start thinking of people like Bill Gates speaking about death panels, or lowering the population, that famous TED talk that he did with the vaccine comment of lowering the population with that. So it is a little bit concerning, but yeah, this place is really quite fascinating. And I recommend everyone come out and see it. People have gotten married here, believe it or not. And I guess there's been some questionable things found at the top, possible sacrifices in the middle of Georgia, in the middle of nowhere. But there's actually interesting, some people connected to the project have called this a burial spot. But that's supposedly where the time capsule is buried, about 6 feet down. Nobody knows what's in it. I guess nobody knows when they're gonna open it up either. So we'll have to see. Somebody needs to get some sonar equipment in real quick so we can find out. But I do love the sentiment, at least, for some of these points. Be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. I really do love that. I think there's a lot about it that I honor, which, all the astronomical alignments that they did, really pretty awesome. Lining up with the poles and what have you, and the solstices, and that's really awesome. Just that, that first wham bam thank you ma'am comment up at the top about kind of wiping a whole bunch of us out. So that's not really good. So anyway, I'm glad I made it out here. It's just one of those things, again, off my bucket list, and I'm on my way on a big long road trip, and I thought, well, why not? So let's see, I'm gonna do the wrong thing right now. I'm gonna turn the camera, but you've got to see how cool this is. Look at that, look at that. It's awesome. All right, I'll turn it back now. I'll behave myself. All right, you guys, come out to the granite capital of the world. Come see this place. You'll enjoy it, hopefully, as much as I have. And you know what's really cool? I get to be here by myself. So there's like not a lot of tourists all hanging around making a loud noise and what have you. Just me hanging out. So lots of love, guys. Bye-bye.